Hey guys, you're watching Daniel and Gian React, and today we're going to check out the official trailer for Ocean's 8. Just dropped today here in the good old US of A. This morning,
America,
right?
Yeah. Wasn't that funny?
I don't know why. That's okay. Anyways, starring Sandra Bullock and some other people.
And 7 other girls.
And 7 other women. Let's go.
Good afternoon, Miss Ocean. As you know, parole is a privilege.
It's a mistake, but it happened. And if I were to be released, I would.
What would you do if the screen closed to 4:3 and stayed there the entire movie?
For the whole movie?
I'd be pissed.
Hold on a job, make some friends.
Oh, Kate Blanchett's in it.
Trying to see who the 8 women. Is that Rihanna?
Even if this was possible,
Had to go Rihanna because it couldn't get Beyonce.
why do you need to do this?
Because it's what I'm good at. How long would it take you to make 7 pieces of jewelry?
5 or 6 hours.
How long if I told you you didn't have to live with your mother anymore?
Isliit तुम्हारे पास कोई पति नहीं है. Less.
What's your name? Name Ball. What's your real name? 8 Ball. I'm gonna be really poor.
What if we could make all this go away?
Can I get my watch back, please? And hers as well? Sorry. It's okay.
I am with my family. I told you not.
Come in your garage. Do you want me to tell you how big a job
No,
is?
I'm out.
I'm gonna tell you how big the job is.
I'll be back before you know it.
Can I come with you?
This is Mommy's very special work trip.
I didn't see Anne Hathaway.
I wonder if she's the casino owner or something.
Its annual ball.
Oh, they're not doing a
We're going
casino.
to rob it. Not the ball itself.
On the neck of Daphne Kluger.
Valued at over $100
million.
150 million, actually.
It's a twofer.
Do not run a job in a job.
Because apparently women can't rob casinos or banks. They can only rob fashion shows.
Taylor Swift? Can't we just go to this? Do we have to steal stuff?
Yes.
Is it genetic? Are the whole family like this?
Literally.
She was standing in front of the grave of Danny Ocean, so I'm wondering if this takes place in the continuity of like the
Yeah,
Matt
if
Damon,
she's what's his face's
George Clooney.
George Clooney's sister.
Let's see, Gary Ross. Sorry, I just want to see who it is. I thought it was someone else. I totally messed up.
Oh, well, while he's looking that up, I mean, it looks like your standard, you know, heist.
Oh, he did Pleasantville, Seabiscuit, Hunger Games, Freestyle. Okay, Freestyle.
It looks like your standard heist movie, like the big budget heist movie. You know, like this is definitely a popcorn flick. I'm not gonna say I'm excited. I'm not excited for it whatsoever. I'm not a fan of reboots, and I'm definitely not a fan of these. What's the word I'm looking for? Diversity. It's a diversity reboot.
You mean the Ghostbusters? You didn't like the new Ghostbusters, Gian?
Nobody liked the new Ghostbusters.
You fucking
apparently.
sexist pig.
I know.
Okay.
I mean, that's like, hey, it's not my job to. I haven't met one person who liked the Ghostbusters reboot. I have not met one person who's like, oh my god, it was
Which
amazing.
clearly why they're making more of them.
Right.
They're not. They're not. You know, I'm gonna watch this movie. But to be honest, when I was saying like,
I mean, I like Sandra Bullock. I think Sandra Bullock's a great actor.
I like most of these actresses.
You know,
to be
Kate
honest
Blanchett.
with
You know,
I like the I forget her name, but she's the one in she's like the American Horror Story girl. She's the blonde one.
Oh, Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, she's great. I love her in the OJ series.
I didn't see that.
That was a good one. It's not. We're not shitting on these actresses or anything like that at all. But why does it have to be a fashion show? Why? Why? If the movie's being made to show that women can do things that men can do, why does it have to be that? I don't understand that.
You know what? And on top of that, like,
rob a bank.
Not only that, but you're gonna rob someone for a piece of jewelry, and it's only 150 million. And I mean, I'm saying only because, like, nowadays, I feel like we need to get closer to $1 billion because 150 million just doesn't have the weight that it used to. I mean, it will for us because we're broke fucks. But
And then you have to throw in a Mindy Kaling joke of, can we just attend the event?
was that Mindy Kaling or was it the Asian girl?
I'm not sure which one. I think it was Mindy. But it's just like, what side of the spectrum are we supposed to fucking fall on? Like, are we supposed to laugh at the clearly feminine jokes that are just or are we not supposed to laugh at those jokes?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're pushing this movie as a we need to get more women on screen, but
we're
then
still gonna have
all the stereotypical jokes. It's a stereotypical scenario, and it's directed and written by a man.
Olivia Milch is presumably a woman, Gian.
Okay, so the co-writer, but still the director wrote some of the script.
And the story was by him, too.
Yes, the story, produced by Steven Soderbergh. I mean, Susan Eakins might have been the actual producer, and Steven Soderbergh just threw his name out. He's not an executive producer, so no, he's on this.
He's at it, yeah.
He's a producer.
But, I'm going to give this film a chance. I can only speak for myself.
How many times did you watch Ghostbusters?
0.
Didn't give that one a chance.
I did not. But that's because I had no interest in that. I will say the controversial thing here and say I don't like Ghostbusters either, the original one. So for me, there was
you know what?
There was no like.
A couple years ago, I would have jumped on you, but I've rewatched it and it does not hold up. It does not hold up. It's not the greatest.
I didn't like
of the '80s films. There's a lot better '80s films. For whatever reason, there's just so many iconic like.
There's funny things in it.
There's iconic things from Ghostbusters that I think are still like
the music, the car,
in pop cultures. The car. Well, I mean, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man,
Stay Puft, yeah.
Slimer. Like, there's little things that we see in there. Like, there's nostalgia, but I think
that movie wouldn't exist today, though.
We look at that movie with rose-colored glasses for sure.
That movie would not exist today.
Why?
There's a whole scene where that ghost is is basically like raping Sigourney Weaver. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's a scene where that happens. I'm not 100%.
Sigourney Weaver actually just came out last week, like making a claim about how she got, harassed on set by that ghost.
By the Slimer.
Or the demon.
It's a tough time. It's a tough time we live in. We're totally gonna get flamed for this, but
that's fine.
It is what it is.
I don't know. It's not.
It's not your cup of tea. I like heist films, but
it's not that. It's just the reboot thing. I'm over the reboot thing, and I feel like you, as a viewer, as a consumer,
should expect more.
If you don't want to watch reboots, don't go and watch them. Because I don't know. I have never met anyone who's like, oh yeah, they're rebooting this film. Fucking excited. Hell yeah. Every single time people get pissed off.
Well, I was kind of excited for the new Planet of the Apes series. It really wasn't a reboot per se, but it was.
But just to make the argument, you're excited about that because the original Planet of the Apes look like shit. They look like fucking bad, like Muppets. Like they're just funny. Like it doesn't look good. And I could see it's
the same reason why we'd want to watch a new Star Wars movie, etc. Because it's going to be updated. We have new things going on.
I like the puppetronics.
Or superhero movies. That we're not gonna. We wouldn't be satisfied if the new Superman movie looked like Christopher Reeve's Superman.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
But my thing is this, and I'll end with this. I won't say any more. If you want to make a movie with women as leads pulling off a heist, don't link it to a pre-existing franchise. Let it exist on its own. Write a fucking heist movie with these women in it. Don't call it Ocean's 8. Just have them be heist. People who are doing a heist. Why does it have to be associated with the franchise? Is it because they don't trust the women enough to lead their own movies? Because that's what I'm going to think.
I mean, I didn't realize this franchise was that popular.
But you know what I mean, though? You could have just called it whatever the fuck and not have it be Ocean's 8.
I mean, it's the #1 trending trailer right now on YouTube. So.
I'm just saying. To me, you want to have a post Wonder Woman world where you want to give all of these stories a new chance and a new, turn a new page, right? I'm all for that, 100%. Don't link it to pre-existing franchises.
I mean, we could say that. We could say that about anything. Like, if you're gonna try to do diversity things, don't it happened last year or 2 years ago with Fantastic Four, where they're like, well, we want to put a black person in the Fantastic Four, so we're gonna make the Invisible Woman the adopted sister of Johnny Storm.
But you didn't even like the movie, so it didn't really matter.
Well, nobody liked the movie.
You didn't see it, so
I didn't have to see it.
I saw it.
I could tell it was trash.
That big of a deal
from the jump. That's not the fucking point. And it wasn't the point back then. The point is you're trying to win diversity points and you're half-assing it by just throwing a fucking random character in there. That's the point. And this is what this whole thing is. Instead of coming up with an original concept, they're just throwing these fucking women in and calling it diversity by piggybacking off of another fucking film.
And why isn't it Ocean's 11? They couldn't find 3 more women out of all the women that that are in the world? They couldn't
Apparently not. Apparently
Is
Jennifer
8
Aniston.
like that good?
Jennifer
Odd,
Aniston
even
didn't want to
number?
do it. Gwyneth Paltrow.
Where's Salma
was
Hayek?
over it.
Where's the
Salma
Mexican?
Hayek? No. Well, they have a black person and they got an Asian person. They have no room for the beaners.
They need the Mexican
this.
in there because if they're at a fashion show, Consuela is gonna be swiping she's gonna be cleaning, she's gonna be setting up the red carpet, she's gonna be.
So what's the Asian girl doing? Nails? She's gonna be she's in the fashion show like doing Anne Hathaway's fucking hands and feet.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're totally going off the rails here.
Yeah.
This is the sexist, racist, stereotypical reaction video.
Absolutely. I just got heated because this guy's defending Fantastic Four when everybody knows that movie was shit.
It wasn't the worst. Star Wars Episode 8 was better than Fantastic Four.
Oh.
You heard it here first. And only here.
You said it was better.
Better than... No, sorry, Fantastic
Yes,
Four.
it was better than Fantastic Four. You're right. And that's going to do it for us, guys.
Fantastic Four.
That's going to do
was
it for
better
us,
than
guys.
Star Wars Episode 8.
Ring the bell.
Fuck.
Hit the subscribe button. Leave comments. Bring us all your hate. We are ready for it. And we will see you next time.